Hi, I'm Stacy with Southern Style Tarot, and I'm going to be doing a general reading for the first half of May 2020 for the sign of Sagittarius. What I'm going to do is I'm going to pick one energy oracle card for your focus of the first half of May 2020, and then I'm going to draw two Radiant Wise Spirit Tarot. That took me a minute. Spirit Tarot cards to clarify. So let's see what's going on, what the main focus for Sagittarius will be. My mama was a Sagittarius. I was raised by a Sagittarius. And my sister was a Sagittarius. So I've been around a lot of fire. The thinking woman. Alright, your main focus for the first half of May is going to be the thinking woman. Well, alright, I haven't memorized the meaning of these cards yet because they're very new to me. So I just got them a little while ago. So let's look it up and I'll read you the meaning. And then we'll clarify and see if it can be a little bit more what it's talking about. Alright. The thinking woman. And in big black bold is female of wisdom or understanding. This card shows a woman holding a book, standing before a staircase, ready to lead you to higher understanding. This woman could be a friend who helps you express and understand your feelings, or she could be a teacher brought to your life at this time to take you in a new direction. Well, that's neat. This card could also be a new love interest with a woman who is thoughtful, conscious, and aware. Or, like the thinking man, the card could represent a side of yourself that's ready to blossom and bring clarity and assistance to the world. If so, find your voice and let your wisdom shine. Well, that's pretty neat. A woman that is going to, that's in your life, maybe helping you in some way. Kind of like a mother figure, maybe. Let me show you. Says she's leading up the staircase. Maybe someone that's a mother figure or somebody that's a little older than you, giving you some advice or helping you out in some way. That's always nice. We all need to help each other. Alright. Kind of get a mother figure feel. Or an aunt or grandmother. Alright, let's get a couple of clarifying cards for the sign of Sagittarius for the first half of May 2020. Let's see. Alright. My mother, she was always getting advice from people. She'd always say, knowledge is power. Nothing like being raised by a fire sign. I was never bored. I was double never bored because my sister was fire too. She's a Sagittarius. She's born a week after my mama. Say my mama was born December 2nd and my sister was born December 9th. It was very close. They were very alike. Got along good. Sometimes they were so alike they clashed. Like, I believe that for every sign though. Anyway, I'm rambling. Two clarifiers for Sagittarius, the sign of Sagittarius for May 2020 to help out with the meaning of King of Swords. Ooh, and Five of Swords. A lot of air going on here. Wow. Alright, King of Swords is somebody that's in charge. That is like a boss man. That's he's all about intellect. Somebody that knows a lot. Maybe a manager or a boss or somebody in charge of you at your job, like a manager or whatever. But somebody that could be in law. So it could be a lawyer or a policeman, somebody in uniform, a security guard. Oh, I'm sorry. You could be dealing with an air sign. It could be Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. And same with the Five of Swords. Could be dealing, again, with an air sign. A lot of air in y'all's reading. Could be dealing, again, with an Aquarius, Gemini, or Libra. Or someone that has strong Gemini, Libra, Aquarius in their chart. So, somebody is going to help you. A thinking woman is going to help you with some advice about maybe a boss man, maybe a boss, manager, someone in charge, like a lawyer or a judge, somebody in uniform. I always get that feeling for the air signs. It's like, I don't know why, but every time I see the King of Swords, I think of like a lawyer or a judge, somebody in uniform, or like in the judicial system. I don't know why I've always done that, but every time I see it, I think, oh, a lawyer or whatever. But it could be having to do with the Five of Swords represents battle. See how he's got, let me see the cards better. See how he's got 2 in his hand and 1 in the other hand, and 2's on the ground. He's dropped him swords. He's give up. He's at battle. Because 5 of Swords is, fighting, battling, competition. So, maybe an older woman or a woman in your life that's been through a lot will give you some advice about a man or a woman. It don't have to be man or woman, but it could give you some advice about legal advice, like a lawyer or a police officer or a judge, somebody that's in charge. I always think boss man card for some reason. But another thing that I always think of when I see the King of Swords is narcissist. Now, don't hate on me, air signs, because that's just how I see it, how I call it. I call it how I see it, rather. I'm sorry, I have dyslexia really bad. But, I don't know, I get somebody that's kind of stern. One thing about air signs is, and this is every air sign I've ever met, they will be brutally honest with you. And sometimes when they're honest with you, they don't actually think that they're hurting your feelings, or they just don't care and they run off at the mouth. Which I've had that done a lot to me by an Aquarius. So, but they're brutal with their honesty. See how he's got that sword? He can just, the words that he can say, or she can say, can cut you like a knife. And maybe that's why y'all fight or in battle all the time, because, somebody wants to be in charge and it's going to be the boss and is going to wear the pants. Or it could be you're just tired of fighting and you want to get, advice from somebody that's older or been there, done that. So, goodness, Sagittarius, I'm sorry. I don't want anybody to fight or battle. I mean, I know with what's going on in the world right now, it's not the best of times, and, we're all going through a lot, just not certain people. We're all going through a lot during this quarantine, but maybe you want to get advice about maybe having to see a lawyer because you can't stop arguing, or maybe a divorce lawyer because you're just tired of fighting all the time, Goodness, it could be several things. It won't be for all of y'all because there's a lot of Sagittarius out there. But you're seeking advice from somebody that's older, or somebody that has good intentions or has been through a lot. I don't know. I just keep feeling that, and like I said, this ain't for everybody. I just keep feeling that you're getting advice about possibly seeking legal action because of a fight, maybe a battle. But that's what I'm feeling. I could be wrong. I mean, it's not going to resonate with everybody, but I feel like something happened, and you're getting advice about it because you're tired of arguing, or you've been at battle a long time and you're just tired and you're throwing your swords down like, but you're getting advice about someone. So, well, Sagittarius, I hope that helped you a little. I mean, goodness. In fact, let me see. Let me shuffle and get a clarifier. Sometimes I don't do this all the time, but sometimes if I feel like I need one, let's get a clarifier for the King of Swords for Sagittarius. Can I get a clarifier for the sign of Sagittarius beginning in May 2020's reading with the King of Swords? I need a clarifier for the King of Swords, please. Let's see, King of Swords. Ooh, okay, another air sign. Another air card. Somebody that you feel bound to. Somebody that you feel tied and bound to. Doesn't have to be romantic, it could be a job. But somebody that you feel tied and bound to. You're getting advice from a woman about someone that you feel tied and bound to, because you're always fighting. You're always at battle with each other. Now, this could be job, this could be a lawsuit, boss, could be romance, but I don't feel it. I think it's more legal action at work, maybe, because of all this quarantine going on. Good Lord, the lawsuits that's going to happen after this, or happening now or in the near future. A lot of air, though. And air is intellect and clarity. So, whatever it is, it's going to come to light. You just getting some advice about somebody that you feel tied and bound to. I don't know, Scorpio. I almost said Scorpio. I just did their video. I don't know, Sagittarius. Let me know down in the comments if this resonates. It won't be with everybody. But I just feel like you're tired of fighting with this person, so you're getting advice from somebody on what to do because you feel tied and bound to them. Like you can't move, like you're tied there and stuck. But if you'd notice, the swords are not all the way around her. She can still get out. She's just got to set herself free. Well, Sagittarius, I hope you got something from that. I hope everybody stays safe out there. And please, just try to be careful out there, everybody. Thank you for stopping by. I'm Stacy with Southern Style Tarot. Thank you. Bye-bye.